Taurus, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the center card in the first part of the reading. So Taurus, let's get started. Let's find out what you can expect coming up in your life. If you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Any advice is so welcome from the universe, please. What's happening for Taurus? What's coming up for them? For Taurus, please. Wow. Okay, well, we got plenty. Let's see what we got here. So Taurus, I put the cards down in the same order that they come out of the deck. There you are as a Queen of Pentacles, an Earth sign. Disappointed in love. But lots of hope still there. That's the overall energy. Let's see how many cards we got left over. Just enough for the second part of the reading. So, Five of Cups surrounds your entire reading. Look at how downtrodden. Look at how disappointed, disillusioned. Looking at spilled cups. But I call this the card of hope because there's two full cups right behind this figure. So, you know, I don't know what part, if you've already entered this phase, this time of your life of disappointment in love, or if you're going to be entering it. Let's keep reading. I have the Four of Cups up in your highest energy. So the Four of Cups, this is like, you're disappointed in love, and I feel like they try to come back in, whoever it is, and you're like, no, I'm too disappointed. Don't want to. Thanks anyway. So next to the Four of Cups is the Queen of Pentacles. Earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that might be strong in your chart. We know that Taurus is, but one of those others might, and also might be strong in someone else's chart around this reading. But with the Queen of Pentacles, that's the second biggest pentacle in the deck. You're looking at the pentacle as if it's a crystal ball. I mean, you're really cherishing it, and you're really trying to foresee your future. You really want security, stability, groundedness in your life. And I feel like you just weren't getting it. You've decided that you're going to take some time out. You're going to focus on your spirituality, very spiritual card. See the stained glass windows here. And spend some time meditating, praying, or just seeking guidance from the universe. You're going to let these swords of truth and clarity just come to you and give you some clarity on, you know, how to move forward, what you want from life, how you're going to find just what it is that you're looking for. So, you're taking the time out. You don't want this other energy coming back. They've spilled your cups. You're too disappointed. I have the Devil under the Four of Cups and right next to the Five of Cups. This is the card for Capricorn, an Earth sign, just because of the horns, okay? The energy, though, is toxic, and there's three people here. There could have been a third party. There could have been a third energy, like gambling, some kind of addiction, alcohol, drugs. It can be just an interfering party, you know, like an ex or something like that. But whatever it is was tied to whoever it is you were involved with, and that's why this relationship was so toxic. So you just had enough of it. I have the Emperor here next to the Five of Cups and under the Four of Swords. This is the card for Aries, so Aries might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But Aries this is about being true to yourself. holding strong. This emperor is sitting on a granite throne. So your energy here and under this Four of Swords, you're going to become strong. You're going to figure out just what it is that you want, and you're going to stick to it. It's going to be like, hey, I know what I want, and I'm not settling for anything less. So you're going to be stubborn about it, which is great. You're very well liked and respected by others, and you also might be a leader in your profession. So you're disappointed in love, you're taking this time out, you need to focus on your future, you figure out, what it is that you want and you weren't getting from this other relationship, and you're like, no more, that you are going to hold out for the right thing to come along. So under this devil, the toxic energy here, I have the Five of Wands. Yeah, you struggled with this. You struggled with this for a while. There was anxiety, confusion, stress. It almost feels like they were kind of mean in a way. I don't know about physically, but I know mentally, just kind of mean. And it wasn't a good energy. It had you second guessing everything. I'm glad after looking at this reading, if this is your reading, because this is a general reading that won't resonate with everybody. And if it doesn't, I check your moon sign, which is your private and emotional self, or get a private reading from somebody that you trust. But if this is your reading, I think you really struggled with this relationship until I think they kicked the kips. I think they're the ones that actually, they did something, said something, which was like a final straw. And it's like it's over in your mind, totally over. So under the Five of Cups and right next to the Five of Wands is the Six of Wands. I think you were already being seen as a couple. All those wands coming up in the background are people who, what goes on behind the scenes many, many times is not what goes on in the foreground that people see, okay? So they saw you as a couple. They probably saw you as a happy couple. I don't think you were very happy in this relationship at any real point. That's how I feel in reading this reading. So the card for success and love had you very confused. And you were stressed most all the time in this relationship. You were like on a roller coaster here. You were very unbalanced in this relationship. You were giving more than they were giving. As far as having a pentacle and being secure and stable in this relationship, it just never happened. It was like you were on a roller coaster ride. If this is your reading, look at the ships just bouncing around out there, pentacles back and forth, up and down. Very unbalanced relationship. Let's find out what the second half has to say. Because see, these readings of mine, they generally go in order, okay? So from either present or past to present or future. There might be some reminders of the past or present in the second part, but overall it will be what's coming. So, Ace of Pentacles. This is what you're hoping and praying for. Remember, you're focused on that pentacle there, the Queen of Pentacles? You want that security, you want that stability, you want that offer. You want someone that you can marry and spend the rest of your life with, male or female. All the cards are male or female. So yeah, this is what you're hoping, praying for. You need to find your way forward. I have the Two of Wands right next to the Ace of Pentacles. You're holding onto a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings, and holding the world in the other hand. So you're ready. You're standing up and you're holding this staff. You're looking out over the world and you're contemplating, what is this new life cycle going to look like? Is there someone out there that you can commit to? Is there someone who's available and committable out there for you? I have the Three of Pentacles next to the Two of Wands. So, this is something that you're not hoping for, is a relationship that has a lot of bickering going on. Not seeing eye to eye, not being able to work together on a relationship. You don't want to be the only one working on the relationship. So, you're going to keep that in mind as you move forward. I have the Ace of Cups right under the Ace of Pentacles and next to the Emperor. You're holding out for that huge cup of love. Oh boy, are you. You know what you want. You want the Ace of Pentacles and you want the Ace of Cups. And you're not going to settle. You have all this love. Look, 9 cups sitting on the shelf behind you. You're happily protecting them, not handing them out, and you're going to wait. It's like you make up your mind like, hey, I'm not settling for anyone until I know I'm ready and that I want to hand my cups of love out. So you're contemplating moving forward here. Fresh start, new beginning. You know what you want. So you get all this figured out. And under that 3 of Pentacles, remember how you don't want to get into a bickering relationship. You want to be able to see eye to eye on the future and moving forward. And right next to hanging on to your cups of love, the Fool. So I feel like before you jumped into this other relationship too fast. It was fun in the moment. It was carefree, throwing caution to the wind. It really was, while that lasted. Because the Fool, and why this card is called the Fool, always finds themselves at the edge of a cliff where you start to look forward and you pull your head out of the clouds and you want more from a relationship, and it looks like they didn't. And this is why you pulled back your cups of love. This is why you're not accepting them back into your life. So you're holding on to these cups of love. You're not handing them out in the Fool's energy. I have the 5 of Swords under the Ace of Cups and next to the 2 of Pentacles. There you are. Look, there's 3 entities here, 3 entities here, 3 entities here. And there you are, looking back, picking up those swords of truth and clarity and just kind of letting these other energies fade off into the distance. And a lot of these swords of truth and clarity come in your times alone. So you have the 4 of Swords here, you got the 5 of Swords here, and by spending this time alone, doing your meditating, your praying, or your soul searching, you're figuring out how to just let all that go and move forward. You know, you're wondering, why did you have to go through that? I mean, why? I got the Judgment card here. There's your guardian angels and spirit guides, and they're blowing a horn down on you, and their job is to teach a spiritual lesson. And that's what it was all about. I think it was how to hold on to your cups of love and to stay out of that energy of the Fool, because that'll get you in trouble. I know it's fun, but it doesn't last. And I think that this is part of your spiritual lesson, so that this way, when the next person comes in, the next soulmate comes in, you'll be able to appreciate and hopefully be on the same page and wanting the same things in moving forward. You're going to be able to recognize when you're being breadcrumbed. These are all lessons. You've learned a lot of lessons, Taurus. So this is the card of breadcrumbing. You were given much more to the relationship than they were, just like I thought before. And it throws your scales off balance. It's just very unbalanced relationship here. And this is what you're telling yourself, and you're holding true to yourself. You're not going to let happen again. I'm going to take out an angel card. Let's see what they have to say. A lot of times it's something I'm not able to cover in these readings. Take from them what you will. One more little shuffle here for Taurus, please. Okay. Let's find out. Put my glasses on here. For Taurus, what do your angels, guardian angels, have to say for you right there? It's card number 3. Creativity and Abundance is the name of the card. So I'm going to read it to you. Dear one, you're being called to action. You're ready to accomplish great things and truly come into the fullness of who you are. Probably thanks to your guardian angels and spirit guides here teaching us those spiritual lessons. It's a time for great creativity, giving birth to beloved projects, or becoming a parent. Follow your passion so that the abundance and prosperity manifest for you. Really, really super good advice. Doing the right thing. Absolutely. If you want to find your happiness, you are doing the right thing, Taurus. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.